Japanese people singing German songs. Okay, we love it. Wasn't that some sort of an Axis? Oh, yeah, I think we're recording, but the example is to have on a mask. Now, I wouldn't wear this mask outside. I do have several around the house. And let me mute this. I don't think we muted it the last time. We had something running the whole time. Anyway, we had the dishwasher delivered this morning. It was supposed to be between 10 and 2. They called at around 8:30 and said it's on its way. It will be there in 10 minutes. I said, sure. So they came. Big truck. Of course, they had to go the wrong way down the street because coming up the bottom, they just break open the sewer line. They hit the curb. But they were good. They were two nice young men, but the one came in to check the site, and the first thing he did was look under the sink, and he said, your balls, under the sink, and he said, your balls are corroded. So we can't put it in there. You got to have a plumber come out and do this. I was very disturbed by that, but I get disturbed by anything because they woke me up, and I had my alarm set for 9:10, and they got here before 9 o'clock. But it was okay. I had the opportunity to put on jeans, which I haven't done a lot except to go to doctor's appointments, because I'm still quite in a horrible shape. But here we go, and they left the dishwasher, and I discovered that the only thing wrong with the old one was probably that corroded ball, because they knew what to look for. They just walked in and looked and said, your ball's corroded, or whatever the hell they said. I apologize, since my wife has a Cuban last name. I can't speak Spanish, but I'm quite the typical East Baltimore dumb Polak, ugly American with no teeth. I'd have them if I had some money. I just can't figure out how to do that. I've had a good life. I've hitchhiked probably 5,000 miles, and I never really had any problems, except when I was around 13 years old. I was picked up by a guy who I believed to be a priest, and he started talking about his boner. So whenever a guy starts talking about his cock, you want to get out of there. And I did. So he had a black car, standard black car. It was an older man. And that could have turned out kind of weird. But I was a total innocent. I wore thick glasses. I stuttered. I had pimples. And I was on my way to CYO at St. Patrick's on a Friday night. I was staying, after that I would stay at Bush's house on South Ann Street, as she'd leave the door unlocked. You can leave the door unlocked back then. Anyway, it is the 2nd of January. I think the cat just came up the steps. He was gagging a little bit, but I gave him some of that Petro malt and a couple of dishes of it. And he seems to be doing better. I have a wonderful cat and a dog, and I will try to I'm still maybe a day or so from taking Rousseau around the block. The last time I went around the block, some guy threatened to come out and kick my ass. And the next day I ended up in the hospital and started getting cut. And that was back in August. So, we're still, getting back our sea legs. January 2nd, 2021. It's a new day. Praise Cheese Whiz. Non-plus-subtracting. What goal ever might be lacking? Cashing spied Rococo check stress at the door. Since nerds, there's no Fisher King isolated, struck hanging. Threads locked. Out here today, cat collar scheme, all food, dishering. suck fighting tonight to speak of, withholding, taxing, dead zone, cursing steady, for what reason given, why ponies fail. And I'm going to be able to see, well, again, I have a camera that somebody gave me, and I just have to judge it on how I set it up here. Don fuss snub facting, butthole clever, fight seed backing, mashing fried potato feckless, rat the ball mince words, shares though a wisher string, twice collated, luck banging feds, shock doubt here, so they that holler seem more rude sister, sting, duck citing true light to leak love myth, molding maxing headroom, versing ready or not, treason driven by cronies tail. Hand sell to mouth brand swell token peddler manned well, how he pulled off banking scam, some plunder pun founded story leaking, none guess the core defeated rolling fun. So the cult's literally staging center straining middle. I'm gonna use a backspace here. Strand hell through South Hansel, spoken meddler grand bell, be fooled scoff, yanking jams from underdone grounded gore is speaking, one less the more repeated polling done. Though adults liberally raging entertaining riddle. Yeah, they did bring it inside and put it since they're not doing recycling here, I have so much stuff piled up. We're hammering away a little at a time, but we'll never get there. Riddle, raging, entertaining riddle. Oy vey. Stiff feckless, the brand fun pun thus told, that stir swarm dance part saving grace, rad bike gaming ploys, buck silly check stubbing, paste a free feels sure felt thunder branded, dumb the quantum of the peck laughter, licking lack, be taxing fool's gold, thrills of hoods concealing everglades. With reckless abandon and nonplus old hat performance, art raving race, mad strike naming, joys, luck, a chilly neck rubbing, hey, maybe deals more dealt underhanded from the bottom of the deck after kicking back relaxing rules, sold bills of goods revealing clever raids. You gotta watch Bill Maher again. He like shreds the conservatives in this country. We have a problem, and we gotta give the Democrats more of a chance. Fear not. Who knows? Hands up, don't shoot. An apple is big. Better observing distance required. Rupert likes to rhyme. But why? That's entertainment, of course. Data, funny money laundering, data mining, data, money laundering, funny money, funny money. Quick and dirty, subtext linking, layering on thick, brand wordy. I need a sponsor. Come on, guys. Come on, Dickcom. Brand wordy, at work, as work, still in progress. I can fix all this, but I'm not going to right now. I gotta get some money. And take a nap. I am daft. Character-driven madly. Or amusement only. Satire, farce. Life goes on anyway, for now. Too much fun. All the same. Marketed, targeted, sagging information mining. Old news should choose a death of the historical perspective. Harvested, carpeted, bagging spin, more nation pining. bold views would lose metaphorical detective. This just in! The preamble, they were reading I keep a couple copies around there. I think I have 3 around the house. Don't touch that dial. And they did, and it was, it was a subcontractor, not Home Depot itself. But they did say they would come back and install it after that little part is fixed. Now, well, I did some video. I'm not going to post those guys because they sort of ducked when I pulled out the camera. They were nice guys. They're just doing their job, but why they still got here an hour and a half early is beyond me. And then he went right to the problem. And he knew what it was. I didn't know what it was until now. Okay, let me see. We got people all over the place. Cut.